The 2023 presidential campaign for the deposed Emir of Kano, Muhammad Sanusi, kicked off in Kaduna at the weekend. Addressing journalists in Kaduna, the national coordinator of the Sanusi Lamido Sanusi Project 2023, All Nigerian Youth Project, Suleiman Shaibu Shikamfi, appealed to all other Nigerians nursing presidential ambition in 2023 to be kind enough to bury their ambition for the former monarch. He said Nigerian youth were determined to support Sanusi to become the next president of Nigeria in order to salvage the nation from its current challenges of Boko Haram insurgency, banditry, kidnappings, herdsmen, and farmers' crisis, killings, among others. Said we are all Nigerian youths agitating for Sanusi. With the situation in the country now, only credible stainless candidates will be acceptable to all, and we believe that Sanusi is acceptable to all and intellectually sound to turn things around in this country. Nigeria is a sinking ship and needs someone of high intellectual ability like him to rescue the country. Baba Buhari has done his best. He has said he also said the movement is ready to give Sanusi the same support they gave Buhari in 2015, saying, "We are ready to contribute money to sponsor his campaign, buy his nomination form, recharge cards, provide logistics, among other things, so that he would emerge as Nigeria's president in 2023. Shikamfi, who was in company of other stakeholders from across the northern and southern parts of the country, said they were calling on him, Sanusi, to come out and contest for president, saying they would not vote for any other person other than Sanusi. He also asserted that should Sanusi refuse to accept their call, they are ready to force him or even compel him to agree. According to him, the youth decided to come out early because the agitation for his ambition cut across the 6 geopolitical zones, irrespective of religion, ethnicity, and tribal differences. The coordinator also said that very soon zonal and state chapter of the movement will be constituted, adding that over 100,000 people had indicated interest to join the movement now, adding that over 100 million supporters were targeted for the 2023 project. Highlight of the event was the donation of 12 SUVs for the project by some supporters of the former emir. That's good. Oh, I think it has really come to the to limelight those things that people were talking, insinuating about. These people have really brought out their intention. Of course, if he says good things about some things, of course, what is happening in the north especially, I think it's not something that people should just overlook. But when it comes to presidency, these same people who talked about Buhari, now they are saying Buhari has done his best. He is best in this kind of situation, and they are talking about all the atrocities, all the vices happening in this dispensation. Can we compare what is happening to what happened during PDP era? No, it's a different ballgame entirely. These same people who always come that this and this and that, nobody will cajole anybody. I think it's a big lesson for Nigerians, for what the way and manner at which they campaign for Buhari. See what is happening now, it's even worse. So nobody is going to be believed. Some people are just good, you can contribute to the discourse, you can contribute to what is happening in the country. That does not automatically reflect that you are supposed to be the president or what have you. You can be at the background, because we have a lot of people. Even if you have 100 millions of people that are contesting for a position, it is only one person that will be taken. That doesn't mean that the rest people are not okay or they are not good. So some people are just best being at the background, pointing out what is happening in the country, what is happening, telling the government even areas which they are failing or which they are forgetting not to even have done. Some people will be there reminding them. I could remember what is this man's name, senator, the former senator of Kaduna, whether Central or what have you, Senator Shehu Sani. You go and check out. Of course, maybe when he was in Senate, he was able to do some few things that people could really reckon with, or maybe brought out some information. But since he's no longer there, he's been telling the way a saner environment is supposed to be, a saner country is supposed to be. Most especially because of this disease that is in town. If you go to all other countries that are having a stimulus and what have you for the masses, because they are compared to stay at home, because they've been doing the right thing. So at this point in time, if you tell them to stay at home, it will not affect them. So Shehu Sani is saying that April and May a monthly allocation should be given to Nigerians directly if they really wanted to stay at home. And some people are like, oh, why these things that this man is doling out, those are the things that we are supposed to do as a nation, or the government is supposed to take responsibility of. But somebody was not asking a question that had he been this man, was still in the house, will he be able to say all of these things? Because now they will be having sense to say good things. But once they are in the house, hardly before you hear them say all of these things, because you'll be wondering, what do they really reason? But once they are not in government, I'm not saying maybe that is what is happening to him, but somebody pointed it out. If you go to his Twitter page, you will see all of those things. Somebody was saying it, that he's not having that sense. But if he's not there, it will be difficult for them to be doling out or rolling out all these good politics that are friendly to the masses. But once they are there, it's a different thing. Bug entirely. So some people are just good. They can be underground, be supporting and what have you. That does not automatically translate that they must be the head or they must be the one leading. So they have started with this their twist and what have you, because people have been talking about it, that it was just a scam. They arranged it so that it will go back to the north and all of that. And Fani Kayode called most especially those who were suggesting that from the southwest. But now they have brought it to limelight. It is now real. The reality has already set in. So that is what they are talking about. Anybody that will still want to go and be supporting all those kind of people, you need to look very well. You need to look very well. For the fact that you think that somebody is good in this area does not mean that the person will be good in all areas. We need to check everything holistically and what have you. Well, it not depends on Nigerians, because one thing is for you to say something. It's another thing for people to take it. Everybody is entitled to his or her opinion. But whichever way, people who are deep thinker, those who are deep thinker, will be able to think thoroughly, not only looking from one particular aspect. That is just what I feel. That is just my own opinion. Everybody is entitled to his or her opinion. But let's hear what Nigerians are saying concerning this new development. Now they have brought it to the forefront. Someone say, yes, I support. 2023 is for South, and we are tired of the Fulanis. Someone says, you don't want to discuss about the one you kill people just to get to Aso Rock, and promises better living and security economy, only to find ourselves in hell and North is even worse hit. Your choice didn't help. Please, let's try other regions. Yes, they are infected with the virus 2023, which is more dangerous than COVID-19. So they are no longer using their common sense to be able to see the handwriting so boldly written on the wall. Someone say we need an outspoken and radical leadership like Sanusi. Hope the Kabas would allow him. May God withdraw all the people that don't sincerely govern Nigeria. Someone say yes to Sanusi. Another plague in the name of Sanusi will be worse than coronavirus. This guy failed as CBN chairman. He also failed as Emir of Kano. Wonder his performance as a Nigerian president. Then the masses will be over for the country. Say no to Sanusi. Someone says, I love Sanusi as a person, but I don't think he can rule Nigeria. A closer look at his antecedents shows that he's tribalistic. If he wants to rule Nigeria, let him contest an election first in Kano, rule Kano, so we can assess him. One can see how Okorocha, who was once contesting for the position of Nigeria president, mess up Imo State. Also, the North should not use one man to deny tens of millions in the South their turn to presidency. Many of us love Sanusi, but let us be objective and do away with sentiment as regard as the issue at hand. Someone say, God punish any of you who open his Goro-infested mouth to call for Sanusi to be president of this country. It will not be well with people like that. Someone say, Biafra we stand. Someone says they are jokers. I am a northerner and I believe the next president of Nigeria should be from the south. They are scammers. Why will it be from the north, group of greedy and selfish people, selfish interests, if it is for other parts of Nigeria to produce? It is the time for the other parts of Nigeria to produce the president. The so-called northern youth only want to collect Sanusi's dollars. Which Sanusi is spotless? Was he not a one-time CBN governor? Shame, shame, shame. He's not a credible leader. Daydreamers, former Emir Sanusi is a scam, and in power is rotting to southern Nigeria. He is already good leader. Let's try another side. Northerns are the game master of policies. I knew they will come out with something like this. Someone say yes, 2023 to savage the country, as you put it. Northerners are not in support of this nonsense. Someone says 100% supportive. We are creating a problem in order to get power. Shame on your region. Supported. Someone says nonsense and lazy youth. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this new development. Now people have been, before now people have been insinuating, oh, the everything, is deposed, and the dethronement is, it was a game plan and what have you. But now some people have really come out to say yes, they want him as the president, and they've said everything, good things about him. I don't know whether you are of the opinion of what they have said, or you are in support, or what do you think? Let us have all of those comments in the comment section. Thank you.